I'm a nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up. I'm gone. Got me seeing genies in a bottle. Liquor got me feeling like a wrestler. Call me Santiago. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but I know ball.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Two Nobodies with the Mic, episode 169. How's everyone doing on this wonderful Wednesday evening, February 4th, 2026? Guys, we are live on Instagram, we are live on YouTube, and if you guys haven't been on this show or haven't seen it, we are an interactive show, which means we want you guys to be involved as much as possible. Talk your shit. We're going to talk Super Bowl, obviously. Big day in the NBA. We have the NBA trade deadline tomorrow, noon Pacific time. We're going to go over the NFL, your favorite moments, just a quick review, and then maybe give you a little surprise at the end and talk about who we think is going to be your surprise team next year. That being said, thanks for joining us. Let's get into our intros. We have executive producer Eddie Money. What up, man?
What's up? What's up?
How's your life, Papa?
Pretty good. Just had a nice little day trip in Vegas over the weekend. It's very spontaneous.
Nice. That day trip in Vegas? That's peanut butter and barbecue sauce.
We got there at I would not day trip, but we were there for 16 hours, and we made the most of it.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm not gonna ask any questions, but hopefully you got it in, man. We have the guru, the one who sees all, the one who knows all, the one who's going to give you all his glorious wisdom. Rafa the Guru, what up, man?
What up, man?
How you doing, Papa?
Good.
We talked about, I just want to give a quick shout out to Rafa. Rafa played in the Torrey Pines inaugural Buckets Cup, and he won it all. Took the big trophy home.
It was awful.
It was great. He was there. That tournament or that setup was wild. I think we gained a whole nother level of respect for PGA players.
Bro.
If you guys don't know, yes, the Farmers Insurance tournament was right on the north course, and Buckets Cup was on the south, and it was tournament conditions. And when I say tournament conditions, you could not see your shoes as soon as you stepped up into the rough, and it gave a lot of people a lot of difficulty. But Rafa stuck it out. Little Ralphie played well.
Worst shit ever.
James Loney, ex-Dodger. Shout out to James Loney, everybody. James Loney took the big check. Eddie Money is like Happy Gilmore, where they give the big checks out. Big $8,000 check. So shout out to James, who I'm not gonna say we're friends, but me and James, we like this, man.
He knows of your existence.
Oh yeah, he came right up to me, said what's up, and then said, "Eddie, can you record this shot for me that I'm gonna make this putt?" I said, "No problem, James. Anything for my good buddy James Loney." But yeah, that course was crazy tough. The guy who won gross and net. Do you know this, Rafa? The guy who won gross and net was a amateur college golfer. He could not accept the money, but that dude was crazy good. But yeah, that was a great time last weekend. I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap of that. We're gonna have a special guest on later. Our guy Don, always working in Merkin, is gonna come on, who is the MC for the Buckets Cup and the face of the Buckets Club. He's gonna come on. He's a great dude and has a ton of football knowledge, and just he's a great sit down and talk to guy. But guys, Super Bowl's coming up. Rafa's gonna give you his blue chip pick, so you won't need a pad and pencil for that. But Rafa is gonna give his his pick out, and that's why we say we only have one rule on this show, and that is not to be a loser. When we say not to be a loser, play responsibly, man. Know your limits, know your unit. I mean, it is Super Bowl, so you might want to raise the game a little bit. But I'm a little sad, Rafa. How you feeling about this NFL season? Are you over it? Or
You're asking the wrong person.
You're asking the wrong dude. I've been way over it.
oh my god, dude, this is one of the like stellar seasons. The NFL writers, you know that scene, Eddie Money, where from that rap video where he's just sitting writing and there's everything's on fire, dude. NFL writers got it right. Every game there was just a great game. Thursday Amazon games, fire this year. Yes or yes, Eddie Money.
Yeah, way better than in
Right?
previous years.
Right? I think it was a great season. And
I thought it was a terrible season.
We're all gonna be crying
it's
about
the
it,
fucking
Rafa.
Seahawks and the fucking Patriots. Where with Sam Darnold and Drake May.
Sam Darnold balled out.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
did. Yeah, he did. Woohoo!
Oh man.
No one wants to see the Chiefs anymore.
Lies.
Oh,
57 million viewers want to see the Chiefs.
Hell no.
yeah, they're all
Last
called.
year you had two black quarterbacks. This year you get two white quarterbacks. You should be celebrating.
Yeah, y'all get- those were Swifties, Rafa. If you don't know, those are fake. Those are like bot accounts on your Instagram. Those aren't real followers. They're just all there to watch, Taylor Swift eating nachos in the skybox. So those numbers were inflated.
I think the NFL got lucky that I think the NFL did the right thing in getting Bad Bunny to do the halftime show, because that way people will tune in to watch the halftime show, because the game might be just straight shit. We're gonna watch a quarterback that fucking has a fucking how many yards is he throwing in the playoffs? Like,
Hey, okay. Hold on. Okay, because he was. I don't care what you say, Rafa. He was, and you agreed, the regular season MVP, was he not?
Yeah, him or Stafford. But yes, I thought he was going to win it, but he's not. It's going to be Stafford.
What's up, Matt? Matt's in the chat already, guys. Participate. Give a shout out to Matt, all the way from Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
He said Rafa's dream Super Bowl is the Dolphins versus the Cowboys.
In Miami. That'd be kind of cool, man. That'd be kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
My dream Super Bowl is Patrick Mahomes.
Thanks.
Oh my God, Patrick Mahomes and
Every time.
Myles Garrett at playing both ways. Myles Garrett being the all-time quarterback, switching jerseys, right? Like he used to do at the park. I'm all-time quarterback.
Patrick Mahomes versus Dylan Raiola, and Myles Garrett is somewhere. Actually, Myles Garrett is coaching on the sideline without a shirt.
Yeah.
What is this,
yeah.
the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm in for that.
Rafa, did you ever do that at the park where you were all-time quarterback?
No, we actually played with kids who were good enough, so we actually had guys who could play quarterback.
Two quarterbacks, yeah.
Yeah, we had two. Sometimes we had plenty of kids who could play. So we had it didn't matter. We had at least 4 or 5 guys who could play quarterback.
Yeah. Grass or asphalt?
Oh, we did both. And dude, asphalt tackle and asphalt was the stupidest shit we ever did.
Yeah.
But we did it. Garages, guys getting slammed into garages. Oh yeah. No, it was done.
You gotta love it. Car. Everyone stops.
Car.
See,
100%.
Eddie Money doesn't know any of this shit. Sorry,
What?
Eddie Money.
I played. What? Why? How did I get excluded out of this?
I know what Eddie means. Eddie, you don't gotta say it, but I know what you mean.
He was doing this shit, man.
No, I wasn't.
All right. Okay.
I didn't play video games to high school.
Really, though.
Yeah.
That's all right. Good for you. Good for you, Eddie Money. I'm sorry for talking shit on you, man. But I ain't gonna talk shit on your generation. But guys, you know what? Let's go over real quick. Before we get into your fired, I want to go over some NFL moments. Rafa, who is your surprise player or team this year? And if you guys have someone, please let us know in the chat.
They're in the Super Bowl. For me, it's Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. because that division was really good. At least, the first three teams were really good. And
Mhm.
he outshined. As good as Stafford's season was,
Yeah.
Darnold beat him, and he's in the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks and Sam Darnold. And you could say the Patriots and Drake May as well. I just think when we're looking at the Super Bowl, I think Sam Darnold's has been more impressive in the
Mhm.
last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
So it's just, because Drake May's literally gotten there by default.
Well, I did hear a stat, Rafa, that's kind of wild, that Drake May has been sacked 16 times just in the postseason.
He's been sacked
uh,
at least 5 times in every game.
yeah, that's kind of wild. And listen, there was inclement weather, there was weather conditions, Rafa. So you can't pretend that, and most of the games they played were, or all of them they played, were they not in Foxborough?
No, they beat Denver on the road.
Well, okay, shitty conditions,
Oh,
basically.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not the conditions. The conditions weren't bad against CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud just sucked dick. The
Oh, yeah.
conditions weren't bad against the Chargers. The Chargers' play calling was awful, which is why the
Yeah.
motherfucker got fired.
Yes.
He's played the easiest fucking schedule from start to finish, even in the playoffs. He faced the and his defense was good. I mean, they played good.
Yeah.
I don't know how good they played against the Texans when CJ Stroud, it just felt like he was just throwing to the Patriots. But other than that, to me, their run to the Super Bowl hasn't been impressive. That's the thing. Like, you remember when Eli Manning, like his run to the Super Bowl was impressive. You've had impressive runs. Aaron Rodgers run to the Super Bowl. Like, there's been impressive runs to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This is the least impressive run to a Super Bowl. And which is why I don't think that's why the line is like 5 or something.
Yeah. I mean, that's not even arguable, right? That's factual. But you could only play who's in front of you. That being said, for me, the team and the player that shocked the hell out of me, and I'm happy for him, is the Bears and Caleb Williams. I wasn't sure Ben Johnson would translate to head coach. There's always that one offensive guru who, Josh McDaniel, who is great at being an offensive coordinator. But I think Ben Johnson 100% proved that he was the engine in Detroit. Not only that, he got Caleb Williams, I wouldn't say to grow up, Rafa, but definitely even in interviews after the game, especially that last game, he sounded like a different person. He sounds like a way more mature young man. And I was impressed with Caleb. And we've had our issues with Caleb. I didn't know it was going to go the right direction. But, I mean, the Bears and Caleb were my shock this year. Eddie Money?
I'm gonna go the Panthers. Bryce Young got a little more to see. We got to see a little more of Bryce Young's leadership, and finally getting a solid pairing with McMillan. And they so happen to be both in the Trinity League, Charlotte, California high school football. But we also saw them play a lot better in games that a lot of people didn't expect them to be in. Even that playoff game against the Rams, they had a lead almost at the end, and was pretty close to winning it. I think they beat them in the regular season as well. They were in a lot of games people didn't expect them to be. Bryce Young showed a lot of leadership even during that playoff game. I think they have a good future going forward. I think they found their quarterback for at least a couple years, maybe not a whole franchise, but they're in a much better path than a lot of other teams that were in the same boat as them a couple years ago with just being at the bottom of the barrel of the league.
Agree. Carolina was really schizo, right? You beat the Rams and then they come back and just have a tough time against other bad teams. But they were like, I don't think you're not even giving enough credit. I mean, Stafford had a minute and 35 left and pulled something out of his ass to win that game. I mean, that's how close it was, right? And that's a great call. Any commentary on those two teams, Rafa?
They were impressive. I mean, listen, the Panthers to me were it was, it was surprising, but they still made the playoffs at 8 and 9.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like wow. It was more that Tampa was just awful in the division. Because if not, you're not even mentioning them. I mean, listen, Chicago.
Yeah.
You thought from the beginning of the year that Chicago was going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, but this season we look at teams. Seattle, we didn't think was going to be there. New England, a year or maybe even 2 years earlier, right, from what everyone expected. The Bears, the run that they had. The what's actually more surprising is the Lions didn't make the playoffs.
That's a good one.
That's actually more surprising, right? That they had all these expectations the last handful of years, and then this year they just lay an egg. That's a little bit more surprising. The Chiefs not making the playoffs, also very surprising.
Not for me. I've been calling that shit for 6 years.
Oh, you gotta be right. By the way, I love how Matt somehow brings up the '99 Rams or the 2000 Rams. The only difference with that Rams team is that they were the best fucking offense in the league, bro. Like ever up to that point. Like that. Come on, Matt. Do better. Do better.
Do better, Matt. That's hilarious. What about let's give my worst moment, or the moment that sticks out to me this year, is like week 16, week 17. I have a little wager in, watching it with my wife and family, my grandkids. This shit, 13 seconds left. Kick it off, take a knee, throw a Hail Mary, and I lose a bet with an offensive lineman picking it up and throwing it back. Or no, a lineman picking up.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
That's the moment that stands out for me. And out of all the great games, I know no one's gonna remember that unless you had money on that game. That was
100%.
devastating. Any other moments that stick out to you, Rafa?
No, I don't. Not to me. I was so disgusted with the NFL most of the year. I really was, because the coaching to me sucks. Some of the players are just so stupid. Like, it's like, what are you doing? The only thing that sticks out is how bad Dan Campbell was all year long, and then he just kept doing the same shit over and over and over again, like it was going to change. But
Really?
there's not one moment that I can say, oh wow, that was an amazing moment.
What about rule changes for next year? They had their meeting. Is the tush push finally getting banned? Is there something? I actually heard that they are thinking about reviewing penalties that could, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, that could cause severe injuries, like face masks that they didn't see. Anything else rule change wise that you would like to see?
Take away taunting. Take away these taunting calls. League is soft as hell right now. You got to make the league more fun. People get taunting for just like first down celebrations, just doing something so simple, just like let them point in each other's face. Let them go at it a little bit.
Yeah, just don't touch each other, right? Like words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words have never hurt me, Rafa.
Well, these guys, the thing is, you can't do that because these guys are almost retarded. So that's the thing, that you can't. These guys, seriously, these guys are the dumbest people in any sport. These are the dumbest athletes. There is no doubt about it. So if you give them any little thing where you say something they don't like, they're gonna go at you. So it's just like, you know what? I'm okay with the penalty for taunting. Get the fuck off the field. Let's keep the game going. There's no need.
Boring.
Seriously. I'm sorry. Boring. What do I want to see 45 fucking guys run down the field and celebrate a turnover when then 15 seconds later the shit gets reviewed? Oh, it wasn't a fumble. Oh, it wasn't an interception because the shit hits the ground. Like, that's the shit I don't like. Like, what are we doing coming off the sideline and celebrating? What are you, fucking in high school?
Okay, I'm with you on the coming off the sideline part.
The rules that they'll never change is there's certain things that should be challenged and they should be buzzed in, and they'll never do it. Okay, miss holding calls down the field, That shit is ridiculous. Okay, miss holding calls on some of the corners, some of the pass interference calls, shit like that. They'll never buzz in for that, and they should. So that's shit I don't like.
Can I got one that I would love to see. I would like pass interference to be a 15-yard penalty, and if it's less than 15 yards, it should be spot of the foul. You know, we don't know if these balls are catchable at times. A lot of games come down to Hail Marys. They're not calling PI when there is PI in the end zone because it seems unfair because it's a Hail Mary. Why? They do it in college, Rafa. They do it in college.
It's terrible.
Get rid. No,
that's terrible. You know why? And the thing is, it goes back to that they're dumbass fucking athletes.
Oh my God.
So it's 100% because if you had an intelligent corner, listen, if I get beat down the field, 35, 40 yards down the field, guess what I'm doing? I'm just grabbing the guy so he doesn't catch the ball, and I'm only giving up 15 yards. That's the problem with that rule. Literally, it's strategic. I know they're dumb as fuck, so they're probably not even going to think about it. So it's like, oh no. But that's a penalty that you would take every fucking time. It's that simple.
It's not like we don't have a sample size of it, Rafa. That's how football is at every level except pros. Do they do that?
And they don't do that in college. And sometimes it's terrible. When you're watching the game, the guy's completely beat. He gets held up. And all of a sudden, instead of a 45 or 50-yard touchdown, because the guy would have caught it, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. Where do you stand on that, Eddie Money? How do you feel about that?
I feel I like the 15-yard penalty, but I like Rafa said, when you know it's just a goal ball and you can just hold them and only let up 15 yards instead of like a 50-yard play, that's where the real issue is. So I feel like it should be like, I don't know, maybe spot of the foul after a certain amount of yards or something like that, to where you're still getting punished for a PI after a certain amount of yardage, but like a small PI doesn't like ruin like the whole possession. You know what I'm trying to say?
That rule doesn't bother me. That rule doesn't bother me. The rule that bothers me is the holding. The fucking false starts by some of these left tackles that get off early, and even the right tackles that they get off early.
Yeah.
Shit like that. The illegal formation shit. That shit's ridiculous. Like, that shit is just stupid. Oh, there's too many guys in line of scrimmage. Like, that one, we should throw that away. Let's throw that one away. All right? Like, listen, two guys in motion, fine. Like, one guy's not set. Like you saw in the Texans-Patriots game.
Yeah.
Where they bring in a defensive lineman to come in a fullback. First of all, the Texans, if they're going to run that play, I tell that fucking retard that I brought in, the minute we break the huddle, you get down, you don't even fucking move. You get down there and you're ready to go. Because what ends up happening is man in motion, he's barely getting set. CJ Stroud snaps the ball. They score a touchdown. And all of a sudden the play is called back. And then now the Texans, instead of having a touchdown, they have to kick a field goal. Big difference in that game, by the way. Big difference in that game. So it's shit like that. It's like the illegal formation. I think you can do away with that. And you should be able to, listen, the league makes enough money where you should have a referee in the booth in New York, wherever the fuck you want to have them, for every game. And when there's a flag thrown for pass interference, or there's not a flag thrown for pass interference, buzz down, hey, that was pass interference or it wasn't, and let's get on with the fucking game. It takes it'd probably take you 30 seconds. There's no need to review it 100 fucking times, or there's no call or any of that shit. There should be buzzing in for certain penalties, because there can be holding on every play. That's just going to happen. But the pass interference, the missed face mask, you should never miss a face mask penalty ever.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And just like a roughing the quarterback, you should never miss it. Listen, and I know people don't like it. If you touch the quarterback's helmet, it's roughing the passer. It's just the rule. We should never miss those. That should be in all the time. We should have somebody watching that shit.
Well,
and then the tush push, obviously. The tush push is ridiculous.
Yeah, they are talking about that. They are talking about reviewing stuff like that. they also are talking about transparency. And I know Matt knows this, but the ACC did something this year to where when a call was challenged, we could hear them discussing it. And I think that would be huge because so many people in the NFL are so confused. What are they talking about? How can they not call this? I would like to hear the conversations and why certain calls are made. So I don't, they're talking about it. I don't know if it's going to get done, but I think that would be really cool if that happened. But that's your year in review.
Sorry, hold on. Matt
Go ahead.
says it's shit that wins Patriots games that Rafa hates. If it's the Chiefs, let it slide. If it's Patrick Mahomes, it's roughing the passer. If it's Drake May, he needs to man up and stop being a little bitch.
No. For me, when it's a penalty, when it's roughing the passer, I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care. The reason that I'm upset that the Patriots are in the Super Bowl because they've looked disgusting. That's the problem. That
Right.
they've looked absolutely disgusting.
How can you in the playoffs? But they have besides Seattle, Rafa, they have the biggest margin of victory. It's number 1 and number 2 margin of victory. And I know the competition was
in
the
the
same.
playoffs?
No. All season long.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the regular season. The Vikings won 15 games last year and they didn't make the Super Bowl. They lost their first playoff game. I mean, listen, I don't give a fuck about the regular season. In the playoffs, they've looked absolutely disgusting. It is embarrassing that a team like this is in the Super Bowl. They don't have an elite defense. They don't have an elite offense, yet they're in the Super Bowl. They face 3 fucking turds, literal turds. They played a fucking backup quarterback in a title game. They scored a touchdown with 12 yards to go. They needed 12 yards for their only touchdown of the game. It was disgusting. The quarterback they faced the week before literally threw them the ball. Literally just threw them the ball. That's the problem that I have with the Patriots. It's disgusting. If they would have scored 30 points by themselves, or at least scored the fucking 30 points, hell, score. They won the first week scoring 16 points. They scored 16 points and won the game. The championship game, they scored 10. I know that was weather or whatever. They got a touchdown with 12 yards to go from a backup quarterback. Like, it was disgusting to watch. I'm sorry. That's the problem that I have.
Eddie, you hear that? You hear the golf gods? Rafa's just building the foundation for a Patriots victory.
Oh, hell
Listen,
no.
if they win, I wouldn't mind if the Patriots won the game 31-27.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to see them win 10-7. I'm sorry. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see them win on a mistake that the other team makes.
Mhm.
That's the thing. I don't want to see that. And I don't think the Seahawks are going to make those mistakes. I would love to see the Patriots win this game 24-21. Wonderful.
Just want to see
Wonderful.
a game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love for the game to be good, but I don't want to see a fucking, 35-10 because your fucking quarterback shit the bed and he's getting sacked 7 times on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they need to draft another tackle. Before we get off the NFL, we're going to talk about Super Bowl and Super Bowl breakdown and Rafa's pick. He hasn't given it out yet. I want your surprise. What's up?
Sorry. Roger says the NFC Championship was a Super Bowl for you, Rafa. That should be easy for the Seahawks. Why are you so hurt?
I'm not. Listen, first of all, I've been disappointed with the NFL the entire year, and then I get these 2 turds that I got to watch play on Sunday. That's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I have.
Fair enough.
Roach is just offended because we're talking shit on the Patriots.
Who's your surprise team for next year? Let's get it out there. Let's get it on camera. Who's going to be your Patriots? Who's going to be, do you see the Bengals making a turnaround? Do you see the Chiefs ever getting back? Now that Eric Bieniemy, supposedly the reason why the Chiefs are so good. I can't believe you Chiefs fans are excited about Eric Bieniemy coming back. It blows my mind.
I don't know. To me, I think, listen, if the Chiefs got back, it's like if the Eagles got back. It wouldn't be a surprise to anybody. It's like if the Niners got back. Those aren't surprises because they're always there. Those are the 3 teams that have been to the last 3 Super Bowls before we got these 2 turds on Sunday. So it's not like oh wow, this is a surprise. It's not. Next year it's a surprise if the New York Giants are in the Super Bowl. That's a surprise. If the Washington Redskins can somehow make a run and get back, if the fucking the Cleveland Browns came back and got the Super Bowl. But listen, nobody's going to be surprised if the Ravens are in the Super Bowl, if the Bills are in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Niners. That's it. Everybody else is a fucking turd. That's just what it is.
Oh, you gotta love it. Give us your real opinion, Rafa. I love it. So Eddie Money, you have a surprise team for next year that we all should look out for?
I'm going to take one from the AFC and the NFC. I brought up the standings on the left side. I'm going to go. I mean, okay, both these teams literally can't get worse. So this is kind of easy pickings. I'm going to go the Titans and the Giants, but that's purely because of the coaching changes they made and the potential they have for their rosters to be good. I really like the Giants more so because there is talent on that team and you're bringing Harbaugh in. So I think they had like a 3-win season. I think they should get at least 6 or 7.
Oh God! Wow.
But I think I think their win total will probably be like 5.5 or 6.5. So they should double the wins next year. And then the Titans, I'm just hoping they can get some more, just any playmakers for Cam Ward and for be able to scheme up some fun stuff for that team to compete just a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. I of course I want to say the Raiders, and we'll end on this before we get into you're fired and before we get into Super Bowl. But rumors just came out. Diana Rossini, NFL senior reporter for I forget what, says that don't be surprised if Max Crosby is traded. And supposedly he wants to be traded to the Patriots. Now, she's a pretty respected reporter. She's just not pulling this out of her ass. She's putting, she put her name out there. This is not obviously, I don't know if you can consider this a rumor. She wouldn't just come out and say that. I as much as I love Max, I think you have to consider it. They also said that the Raiders could get a bigger haul than the Cowboys did for Micah Parsons. And because of that, if that is the case, I think you have to consider it. What do you think, Rafa?
Did I not put this out there already?
You did. What do you think as far as getting a bigger haul?
Oh my God.
What do you think as far
I don't
as
think they get a bigger haul because he's older.
And
I don't think they get a bigger haul. And then the other thing is, like, in the NFL, it's not the same as in the NBA. The NBA, the guys, the league is kind of let the players dictate what kind of goes on for the most part.
Mhm.
Look, Giannis doesn't want to play for the Bucks, so they're looking to trade him, right? So that's the difference with the NBA compared to the NFL. Like in the NFL, Max can say that he wants to go to the Patriots. That doesn't mean that the Raiders give 3 fucks about sending him to the Patriots or not. It's whatever the best deal is, right?
For sure.
So, we've been saying this about Max for 2 months, right? That he wanted to be traded, and finally somebody comes out. But even he can say whatever the fuck he wants about where he wants to go. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's whoever gives up the most picks. And to me, it should be a team like the Lions or the Bengals or somebody who's really close.
Dallas?
Dallas would be phenomenal, right? Because then you'd have Quentin Williams and him. Can you imagine? Right.
Yeah.
But it has to be like, listen, if you're the Chiefs, it's never going to be the Chiefs. It's not the Broncos. It's not the Chargers. That's in the division. That shit's not happening.
Yeah.
But even, you even have to look at in the conference. You want to even trade them in the conference. I don't think it's the Patriots. I don't think it matters if it's the Patriots or not. It could be the Patriots and they can give up all the first round picks they want. If that's who's giving up whatever the Raiders want, then the Raiders will trade him there. It doesn't matter that he wants to go there, which is why I hate when these reporters come out with the NFL guys anyways. Oh, he wants to be traded here. That doesn't fucking matter. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't. Patrick Mahomes can come out and say he wants to be traded to the Dallas Cowboys. Nobody gives a fuck if the Cowboys aren't giving up whatever to get him.
Agreed. Well, listen, that is your NFL recap. I want to bring on a special guest, friend of the show, friend
You
of
got-
Rafa and
We
I.
got 2 people in the waiting.
Oh, we have 2 people. I love it.
Both looking fuego as hell.
Well, let's go. I want to introduce Don, always mother effing working, Merkin. Guy has 15 jobs. We talked face of the Buckets Club, face of the Buckets Cup. My man, what up, man? Everybody say
What
hello
up,
to-
man? What up, man? Happy to be here. Hope you all are having a great day, sharing smiles, spreading love.
There it is, man. If you don't know Don Dada, you might recognize him. He is the man. And Don always surprises me with the plethora of knowledge, football-wise. I mean, his football background is extensive. The dude, it's just the guy you want to be stuck on the side of the road with. He's like MacGyver in every situation. He could break down cover 2. He could break down a zone blocking scheme. Or he could take his gum out, fix a radiator, piss in it, and drive for another 100 fucking miles. He's that dude. So, Don, thanks for joining us. We just went over the NFL. Who else we got in the wings, man?
Your seed.
Oh, my seed. Oh, my God, yes. My seed. Everyone say hello to Hakatomi Plaza. What up, man?
What up, man?
No hat today. Got a fresh cut.
Fresh cut.
Press.
Bro, that haircut's impressive, to be honest with you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm
Appreciate it.
impressed, bro. I really am. I think you look like a Moroccan prince.
Thank
For
you.
sure. For
Yeah, I
sure.
would like to.
Not
Yeah,
about-
two.
This
2 pages of
motherfucker's
cup.
getting ready for what's that show called? The one where they
Love
fly
Island?
out.
Love
No,
Island.
90 day. Is it 90 Day Fiance?
That's
There
even
you go.
worse.
There you go.
This
That's even
motherfucker.
worse.
That's gonna be fucking great. I'll sign you up, bud. That'll be great. Great
Sign me
television.
up, Rafa. I'm in. Fucking.
I
Yes.
got you, man.
I
At
can
this
see it,
point,
man.
at this rate, I'm 27. I mean, I got to figure it out at some point.
Yeah. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Well, guys,
He
If you don't
says
know-
you're down.
yeah, it's time, guys. The pressure's on. I'm the last one to give the last name out. The pressure's on you. But guys, this is the part of the show called "You Are Fired," brought to you by sponsors galore. We're gonna go Grillin' McMillan, new GM of the Las Vegas Rockers. If you guys don't know, Mark McMillan, Mighty Mouse, good friend of the show, just got the GM job for the Arena Football League. He has amazing products. Go look up Grillin' McMillan. We love you, Mark, and thanks for always hooking us up. But this is the part, guys, where we want you to express your feelings. If someone is grinding your gears, if you want to give flowers to someone, now's the time to tell us. Eddie Money will get your firing out there. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but let it out, man. Who wants to start with "You Are Fired," brought to you by Grillin' McMillan?
I can start if you want.
Start it up, man.
I want to fire Shedeur Sanders. He made a comment today where it was basically like, oh, he owned, he understood and can dominate the NFL. Like, bro, you were 3-4. Like
Yeah.
I think he threw 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Like, Papa, what were you dominating? Listen, you played well with what you had. Fine. There's no doubt about it. But listen, nobody's telling you dominated. If you're dominated, Bryce Young, who was 8-9 and made the playoffs and scored 30 some odd points in the playoffs against the Rams and had the Rams against the ropes, what did he do? Was he Joe Montana? I mean, listen, Shedeur went a little overboard there. I love the confidence that he has in himself, which is great.
Yeah.
But for you to come out and say that you feel like you dominated this league, Patrick Mahomes didn't dominate the league this year. Like, it's just not something that you throw out there. Joe Burrow hasn't dominated the league in a couple years. And you're just going to come out here and say, I went 3-4. I dominated this shit.
Yeah.
Absurd.
Firing 100% approved. That is stamped, sealed, and delivered on his way to Shedeur Sanders' home. 100% agree with that. I hope you're ready, Don. I hope you're ready. Who's next? Who has a firing or hiring?
Yeah, I hit it.
Let's
I'll
go,
hit it.
baby.
I'll hit it. Yeah, I'm a Steeler fan, and I'd like to fire TJ Watt because they paid him all that money, and he's never even won like a playoff game. You know, so I don't know. You tie up all that money into one player that's really never done anything, and he pretty much got neutralized back half of the year, regardless of the injury late. He really wasn't getting pressure, and he wasn't creating any. That secondary struggled, but that secondary is supposed to have the ball coming out sooner. So TJ Watt's my guy.
Firing approved. Just because you want the money and you asking for the money, that firing is 100% approved. I mean, what defensive player of the year 2 years ago? Social media, leaving all kinds of cryptic messages. But go ahead.
Historically, the Steelers they didn't pay Rod Woodson. They let Joey Porter walk. The system is bigger than the parts at times. I don't validate spending one. That's it's a team sport, yeah, but you can put a lot of money into the quarterback and skill guys. Defensively, it's tough to put that much money into your, the salaries. I think it was a waste.
Yeah, and you saw it with the Cowboys. Defensive end is not going to change his point spread, right? A quarterback can move the needle. And listen, he was great 2 years ago, but he's been a little bit of a China doll. I would never say that to his face, obviously.
No.
But he
Sure, you're amazing.
I'm sorry, Mr. Watt.
Yeah,
my friend
I
Don.
could block him,
But firing approved. While you have you on the Steelers, are we a fan of the McCarthy hire? I kind of dug the coming home story. I always loved the coming home thing.
I think behind the scenes, I think I had mentioned to you, I thought it would be either him or they would go something young, perhaps. But to me, it made sense because, in theory, you can lure Rodgers back one more year if that's what you want to do because of the history. In theory, he's from Pittsburgh, But it was kind of, the one thing I'm excited about is that it's an offensive-minded coach. That's going to be transformational, I think, in the modern era. Look at what he did with Dak. I know that's been a talking point for other people, but it's the guy worked with Montana. He worked with so many good quarterbacks and develops quarterbacks. And I'm actually a big fan of Will Howard and to see what he could do. So, getting back to the salaries, maybe, putting all that money into DK Metcalf, they had never had him in the building. And they just all of a sudden give a receiver $100 and whatever million out of nowhere. I don't know. Omar Khan's doing his thing, but if they don't win, I think a lot of heads might roll this next season.
Yeah, I do like the fact that they're switching up to offense, and I think McCarthy's going to work. I know Rafa like the hire. Hakatomi Plaza, you ready to chop some heads, man?
I have actually a promotion. I want to Don.
Positivity.
Don, I need your help with this one because you understand this. You're a big fan of this. I acknowledge him, the Tribal Chief, 2026 Royal Rumble winner, Mania, Roman Reigns, the GOAT, basically is what I'm trying to say. The GOAT of all GOATs, Roman Reigns. I want to hire him.
So he won the Royal Rumble, which means he will be in the championship match at WrestleMania, which we will be at, by the way, Don Dada. We will be there. What do you got to say about that? Don is a huge wrestling fan.
Well, what it truly means is that he has the opportunity to select which championship he wants to go after, and he made that decision on Monday night, and I believe it will be CM Punk. So that should be an all-time classic. It's maybe a torch passing moment from an older to an. I mean, Roman's already
That's right.
Guy, but
acknowledge him. You gotta acknowledge him.
But there is also the historical value of, we see AJ Styles being retired, John Cena being retired. I mean, CM Punk isn't that far away from that himself, so it will be an all-time classic. And pro wrestling's just better with Roman Reigns at the top because bloodline, baby.
That's right.
Oh, my.
Head of the table. God mode himself.
Rafa,
God mode himself.
we need your take on this.
Rafa.
Look at Rafa. Rafa's his smoke. Rafa, come on, man. It's entertainment.
Yeah, no, the thing is when I mean, But we do understand that him winning the Royal Rumble was predetermined. We do understand this, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right.
Certainly,
I want
certainly.
to recognize that it was definitely predetermined. And Roman Reigns isn't number one ever. Everybody knows his fucking Hulk Hogan. So please, let's stop with this madness.
Head of the table, Rafa.
wanna
Head of
talk
the table.
madness?
God
You
knows
want to
himself.
talk macho madness? Yeah. You want to talk top rope turnbuckle? Yeah.
There you
like,
go.
Dude, that's,
That's
so
what
accurate.
you
it's
need, right?
scary.
You need that. You need a little hacksaw Jim Duggan ho. You need that. You need a little classic winners, and
Yes.
that's what Roman Reigns is to this time. He is today's Hulk Hogan, Rafa. That's what
right.
you don't understand. He's today's kid's Hulk Hogan. He is saying his prayers. He's eating his vitamins. You know what I mean?
God.
That's
What-
him.
So McAfee, if you guys don't know, I think it came out on Netflix where it was sort of a behind the scenes show where they show that clearly this is scripted. And a lot of people are like scratching their heads. Why would WWE choose to show? I haven't watched it. Have any of you guys watched it?
I've watched it.
How much do they show? Do they show script writing? Do they show them practicing matches?
Yes,
How
they
fu-
show all of it.
It's literally like when the magicians show you the trick. Okay, it's like how they show you how they saw a body in half.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, that's not real. So
Shit.
Fuck.
like like I did a pro wrestling tryout a few years ago locally. There was 30 dudes. I won it. So like, despite it being scripted and a live action comic book, if you will, those dudes are still falling and doing physicality. So some people like to go to the movies. Some people like to read comics. I like pro wrestling. So
I
Yeah,
dig
no,
it.
I don't
It's on
deny
the
that.
show.
I don't deny that they're talented as fuck. I mean, there is no doubt about that.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
talented.
predetermined and scripted, Rafa, for sure.
Yeah.
We all
No,
know.
I know. It's
What do you-
just like
It's still real to me, dude.
I just thought
Yeah,
it
no.
was I just didn't understand the strategy of it. Because there's some dudes in Mississippi that are probably
Well-
like they don't think the documentary is real. Like this is bullshit.
Well,
There's no way they don't like each
It
other.
used to be a protected thing. It was like the Carnies. It was protected, but when McMahon sold it, it's now owned by someone else. And you know what they're about? The bottom line. So hey, why don't we show you how the turkey's cooked or whatever?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is. It's all about making money for them. So
Yeah.
and then if you want to be a child, the children still, you can keep them guarded from that if you're like a purist parent that's like, I want my kid to grow up with wrestling the way I, understood it, and let them figure out that it's not,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of ways to consume it, and they're just providing a different stream for people.
Well, that makes sense. Eddie Money, you got a hiring or firing, man?
Very quick one. I'm hiring Bubble Crabs. Played that shit for the first time. That was amazing for me. I went on
what?
a really good run.
I've heard
Oh.
that from other people.
Bubble crabs.
Bubble? What?
Bubble crab.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the slot machine crap.
Oh, where you
It's
sit
fun.
there. Okay. Yeah, I thought you had some kind of gas.
Yeah, I
issue.
heard bubble crabs. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa.
No.
Oh no,
I
no.
was
Bubble,
like, what?
Bubble Crabs. That shit was fun.
You
I
know,
didn't have enough confidence to go up to any of the crab tables.
Bro, that's the best. You have to go to a craft table. It's the best feeling in the world.
It's my favorite game.
I
By far.
I would like to fire. Rafa and I played around at Angeles National today. I would like to fire and Don, you've worked. If you don't know, Don's very connected to the golf game and has worked at golf courses almost all his life. What is the guy who lays out the holes and decides pin placement? Is it the superintendent? Is it the head groundkeeper? What exactly do you call that guy? Because I want to kick.
Well,
his ass.
there's different levels of golf in terms of the munis and the country clubs and stuff. So essentially, the superintendent is determining where cups are being cut, and there's like a grid. Like if you just envision the green as generally just a circle or oval shape, and divide that into 4 quadrants or 6 quadrants or however, you'll go out as the cup cutter, and you'll just be like, there's different sheets. Like if it's a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, so you would have a sheet and it would be like hole 1, we want a 3, hole 2, we want it in region 4.
Uh-huh.
And then you move it around because as people walk around on the green all day and walk up to the hole, everybody, oh, don't step in my line. Well, everybody walks up to the hole, puts their foot right next to the cup, and then grabs the ball, right?
Yeah.
Like throughout the whole day.
Yeah.
So as the day goes on, the cup like kind of like volcanoes in. It's like subtly like changing because there's so much impact on the turf itself. So moving them around isn't necessarily to make it fun for the golfers. It's to like the overall performance of the green longevity wise.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't describe fun for the golfers today at Angeles. I would say that dude maybe he got in a fight with his wife last night. Maybe he hasn't gotten
No,
laid
his
in
name
months.
is Alex. He fucking loves that shit. He gets off on that. Like he'll
That-
always ask me, "How are the
Hey.
greens today?" Fucking
With the-
fine.
with the
12
smirk,
fine.
with the smirk, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hand
always,
up. Hey,
always.
hand up. I heard a guy talking some shit in the clubhouse one time, and I knew he was one of the men's club guys. So the next day, couple cups were not in great locations, but within the rule of where they could be.
Right.
So
Yeah.
watch your
Well-
mouth in the clubhouse.
Watch your mouth in the clubhouse. Yeah, the greens today. Oh man, I felt like I played a lot better than my score, Don. They were fast and diabolical, if you could say that. So I want to fire all the superintendents that take it personal, man. We're just there to have fun, man. We're there to have fun, man. Stop being so tough on us.
Most superintendents are pretty jaded and actually don't even play golf anymore because they get so frustrated by watching people destroy their art piece.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Well, anyone else out there in YouTube or Instagram land? Any firings out there? Eddie Money?
Nah.
All right. Well, that is your fire brought to you by a Grillin' McMillan. Go check out his sauces, his hot sauces. He has all kinds of spices. That dude is a beast and make your food taste great, man. What else we got? Eddie Money, are we ready to talk Super Bowl, the big game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, give us the line, give us location, give us the time, because I know a lot of these people just right here are going to be playing golf in the morning, and then we'll come and watch the game. Break it down for us, Eddie Money.
Well, they're playing in Santa Clara where the 49ers play. We have the Seahawks favored by 4.5 going up against the Patriots. Over under 45.5.
Over 45.
Bad Bunny will be the halftime show. Just FYI.
Okay. First off, let's get to the important shit. Is there a prop bet where Bad Bunny is going to wear a dress or not wear a dress? Let's get to the important shit first. I don't think. Look it up, Eddie. Get on Bovada. Get on what you got to get on.
I'm already there. Don't worry.
Because people are up in arms. Listen, Puerto Rican here, right? Huge fan. I don't think he's gonna wear a dress. It just doesn't. You know.
You're going to
Define
hate the
dress.
line on this.
So there's a line on it.
It's probably like
Of course.
minus 500.
Bad Bunny. Will Bad Bunny wear a dress or skirt in his performance? Minus 150. But if you want some real value here, how
Real
many
value.
wardrobe changes will there be? Over 1.5 is only minus 105.
Oh, you
Oh,
gotta
take-
take that.
You gotta
Yeah,
take
take
the
it.
over on
That's
that. That's
big
all
over on
day.
that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
easy
Okay.
money.
All right. Well, let's go down some great. Everyone loves props. I think they took away the color of the Gatorade last year. Did they not?
No, they
Rafa?
didn't.
They only take it away like usually a day or two before when people on the staff leak it. So this is the time to get the value.
Get it in now.
Mm.
Get it in now. So
Always
what's
get it
the
in
favorite?
early.
What's the favorite on Gatorade?
Let's see.
Orange.
Back up. It's okay. So orange and yellow, green / lime are heavy favorites. Orange is plus 250. You got yellow, green, and lime at plus 270. And actually no, I lied. Blue is the favorite at plus 200.
Everyone loves the ice Gatorade, the Arctic Ice Blue. My favorite, everyone's favorite, and we got to know who's singing. Who's singing the national anthem And what's the over under?
Charlie Puth will be singing the national anthem, and then it's 121 and a half seconds. The line.
And Charlie Puth
Over is minus 170.
and I believe Charlie Puth is of the darker skin tone.
No, he's not.
No, wide as hell.
So that's why it's so because usually, right, the blacker the skin, the longer the national anthem.
That's definitely what people say.
Can we get a picture of Charlie Puth?
He's
fucking Yeah.
white as shit.
He's white as shit.
Country guy?
No, but he's white as
Wow.
You're not hitting any of the numbers right here.
shit. You're
guys.
missing everything.
You're missing.
Oh God, that's not how I pictured a Charlie Puth.
Well, you thought he was black, so yeah, this wouldn't.
That's not fit your picture at all.
The fact that his last name is Puth and you thought he was black should be very
Yeah, it's wild.
All right, I never said I was, on TMZ, Rafa. Can I get what's his song? Because we got to give the people the information to win money out there. Give me his best song or most
best
popular
song?
song. Most
Let's see.
popular.
We're deep diving into some shit right now.
I mean, this is the people want to know.
Oh,
The
we don't
people.
talk anymore with Selena Gomez. That's a banger.
That's a
And
good
he also
song.
helped on "See You Again" with Wiz Khalifa, that Fast and Furious song.
Yeah,
Both great songs.
great song.
Look, give me 2 seconds of it, man.
You're just making sure I'm never
Oh, hello. Hello.
He's good.
Run around.
All right. I know Charlie Puth. And I definitely thought he was black.
This guy.
All right.
I mean,
all
he
right.
has some flavor in his voice. I mean,
Yeah. He has a
Putting
little
off some like modern day Rick Astley vibes for sure.
Ooh,
Rafa,
good call.
Rocha said Charlie Puth is whiter than Rafa. He's a half Jew.
Jeez. Easy.
That's
over
wild.
there. Yeah.
That's
Fact
that's
check.
a wild statement.
Fucking
No.
fact.
The over is
So-
minus 170.
170. I'm gonna go under.
yeah,
I feel-
think under
Yeah,
the
I'm-
play. He's
I'm
upbeat.
putting together a wicked parlay right now. You guys are gonna love this thing.
Let's stack
got-
it, baby.
I got tails, Bad Bunny over on changes, the points in the game, and the points in the game to go over, the anthem under, and Pats to win. That's it.
That's gonna be
Oh,
it's like 100 grand.
Lock
No.
it in.
that
Lock
thing-
it in.
banger, Don. Okay, hold on. Go. We got to write that down here because
I did.
All right. Give it to us again.
Tails, Bad Bunny over on outfit changes, the points in the game to go over, the anthem to be the under, and Pats to win.
Oh man,
Dude,
that-
if Don hits his first parlay on the podcast, he might be a go of the podcast.
dude.
Yeah, he might
Don-
be goaded.
Don's making millionaires out there, baby.
That's
Making
it.
Millionaires out there.
Yeah,
love
and you
it.
said MacGyver earlier. It's McMurkin. Okay,
Nick Merkin.
Get that shit right. Have some
Get-
respect on his
Get it
name.
right,
Don-
baby.
that's the Donnie Tsunami pick of the week. Lock it in.
Donnie Tsunami and Mick Merkin are his nicknames.
Dude, lock that shit in,
Yeah,
Papa.
it's great when you love alliteration and jokes, and you just create your own nicknames. You know.
Oh man,
Love it.
Oh,
best.
shit. You're cooked. I'm sorry. Rocha loves your parlay.
Oh, this
Oh,
that shit
Totally.
is
Who's
good.
that? What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means
that guy's
bye-bye
locked
money.
in
is
too.
please bye bye
Rip the
money.
ticket, it's over.
Just
Rocha-
rip it in half.
Rocha is officially not a mush, guys. We can't go back on our word. He's not a mush. He's not the show mush anymore. That still belongs to the B-Tap. So, Rocha, I'm gonna
If you
fight
wanted to
for
break
you.
them down, it's the first three are locks. The other two, the anthem and the Pats, those are like the let's really juice this thing
Yeah.
up.
Let's-
So if you
yeah.
want the first three, that's a for sure right on. Right?
Dude, I think the wardrobe changes by Bad Bunny. I think that's a lock.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
it's a lock as well.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
So
a
you
lock.
throw
because
in a
he's gonna
lock
wear
and
a dress.
a couple like That's me
Yeah.
kind of picks, right?
Yeah, a little
He's
flavor
gonna wear
pick.
a dress to piss people off for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
I
You
think
think
the hard
so?
part with that. I think the hard part with that is how do you define a dress?
Ooh.
It says
Well,
skirt.
It says
It
or
does say
skirt.
skirt too, though. It says skirt. It says
Again,
dress
how do
or
you
skirt.
define that? What if he's wearing a mid like hat like skirt on one side of his body and pants on the other side?
That's pretty
You know
wild.
what the
Yeah,
other thing
and that's
could
what
be?
he would do. He would really try to screw the betters, bro. That's what he's about.
Oh man, yeah. See, if you guys don't know, Don, like I told you guys, man, you sit down with Don, he's gonna blow your mind. Like I just saw it, Don. I saw the picture of him in pants and then pissing people off, and then a skirt on the other side. I see what I'm picking up what you're putting down. But I don't listen. We watched Bad Bunny's huge Netflix thing, 3.5 hours.
He's
Never
worn a skirt
once,
before. He's worn a dress before.
like years ago. That
Not
was
years
his,
ago, Eddie. Not
years.
years ago. Not
The other
years
thing-
ago.
No.
Not to maybe upset the chat, but consider the location. It is San Francisco.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Ooh,
100%.
okay.
he might
Speaking
play
of
to
that,
the crowd.
Hey!
He might play to the crowd. You're right.
Yeah, you can also bet if he'll verbally shout out either San Francisco or the Bay.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
No,
there's no one there. No, that,
Oh,
I think the
no.
locals don't say the Bay or they don't say Frisco. So
they
it's
don't
the
say
Bay,
Frisco.
baby.
That's for sure. They don't say Frisco. That's for damn sure. Any other wild, prop bets out there? Eddie Money? Anything with value? Rafa, are you a prop bet guy, Rafa?
Oh,
I don't like that shit.
we can see who do you think will be a guest appearance?
Oh,
J
Ah.
Balvin's pretty good.
but if
I
you
hate
don't
that.
know,
I hate that Jennifer Lopez is a favorite. I don't want to see that bitch.
who doesn't
Cardi
like to
B
see?
minus 250.
Who doesn't
Oh, that's
like
even
to-
worse. Oh,
Who?
doesn't he have a song? with her?
He has a lot
No.
of songs with them, but so you gotta look like.
Oh, what if I did like this? Does that do it better?
There you go.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
shit.
look at
Lock
that.
me in, dude.
You gotta move that lighter though, Don.
Yep, that's gonna
There you
happen.
go. There you go. No,
I
I think
love it.
like when you're looking at J Balvin obviously minus 160. I don't like the Daddy Yankee at plus 130 because they asked him the other day and Daddy Yankee said he's kind of not there in where he's at in his journey. So and we'll see because
Cardi B
Bad
would
Bunny-
be terrible.
what's that?
It's
Cardi
because of
B
the
was-
I like. Because of the I
Cardi
like
B
it.
is a heavy favorite. Would be terrible.
Yeah, Cardi B is minus 250. Her husband is playing in the game.
Oh,
Or not her husband,
shit.
her
Oh
baby dad.
shit! I
That's
forgot about
right.
Her baby
that. Dude,
daddy.
McBoob, what is up?
What's up, dude, McBoob?
Dude, I thought he died.
dude, McBoob, you must have got the check in the mail finally. I told you it was on the way, Papa. Dude, so if you don't know Don, dude McBoob, we've never seen him. He's a comedy writer and he just rips us to shreds and we love it. We miss you, dude McBoob. Thanks for joining us. We're going over prop bets. When you're thinking about guest appearances, number one, you got to think about big hits, right? Cardi B has a big hit with him. But also you're trying to offset the anger. So like what's the opposite of Bad Bunny? And they bring him off and people will be like, okay, at least they brought on Tim McGraw or something.
Post Malone.
I would also lead back into the Bay, something local, something that will. But the Super Bowl isn't really for locals, right? Everybody travels to it. It's not really populated by the local community, so that
Ooh.
maybe isn't really the right
I'd
move.
love to see Carla G.
Right. And the thing is, so Bad Bunny, all of his songs.
Larry June and Bad
99%.
Bunny.
By the way,
Ooh.
Matt, you just mentioned
was one of
Gasolina.
Hollywood.
Daddy Yankee does not want to play that song. That's a song that he was asked about, and he doesn't want to sing that song. He says it's past him, it's kind of beneath him, or whatever. Which is why Daddy Yankee at plus 130 is not a good bet.
Look at this fucking inside analysis from Rafa and Super Bowl.
I'm just telling you what it is. Listen, J Balvin and Bad Bunny had an entire album together.
Yes.
It's been years since that happened, but it was almost it was like 10 or 12 songs, an entire album together. You look at
J
Jennifer
Balvin,
Lopez,
J Balvin's also on the Cardi B song.
Right. So that and Cardi B's gonna be there. So that is a take. That is one where you can have all three of them on stage at the same time, which is why the bitch is minus 250, right? Because of that. So when you look at the other guys, Carol G at even money, is she gonna even be at the game? If you want to bet this, you literally need to just go online and see where they're playing currently, and then go from there. That's just what it is.
All right.
This is a crazy line actually right here. Bad Bunny total viewership over 135.5 million. Last year Kendrick got 133.5, and since then the highest was in 93 with Michael Jackson, 133.4.
Wow.
Bad Bunny will exceed that.
Yeah, 100%.
These are all of the recent years. Usher almost got 130.
Oh,
He will. I think Bad Bunny goes over the 135 mark because he's an international superstar like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So, good decision.
Not
Not
a
a good.
Super Bowl parlay, just a halftime parlay. Low-key.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. We'll see what happens. But now let's get into some details. What does the line sit at right now, Eddie Money?
4.5.
It's 4.5. Do you think that's going to go up to 5, Rafa? Where's the sharp money at? Because everyone I talk to, Rafa, everyone loves the Hawks, and they love the Hawks big. Do you see the line moving?
The line opened at 3.5, and it went up to 5 for a minute. My camera went out. It went up to 5, and then give me a Myles Garrett shot.
I got you. It's already coming up. Don't
5
worry.
and it's down to 4.5. The thing is, these Super Bowl games, obviously, they're. When was the last time? Like the last handful of games have been super tight, right?
Yeah.
They've
been great.
They've been great for the most part. So, do you see? I like the over, to be honest with you. I don't like the Seahawks at the 4.5 because I don't ever like the 4.5 line in the Super Bowl, to be honest with you, unless it's the Chiefs. But yes, look at Miles.
The clothes.
But
Myles
I like
Garrett.
the over. I'm with Don. I'm with Merkin Mania, baby. I like Don's pick of the over. I like the over in the game. I think Seattle's going to be able to move the ball up and down the field. And Seattle, if I'm Josh McDaniels, I'm looking at what the Rams have done against Seattle's defense, and they've been able to move the ball. Drake May with his feet. Will somebody finally limit him to that? Denver wasn't able to do it. He got away with some runs against the Chargers, and he made plays with his feet against the Texans. So if he's able to do that, and if they can't contain him, the over will come in easily, and they will be able to cover the game. Listen, if the Patriots can put up 24 fucking points, 27 points, they can win this game. I don't think they can win this game with fucking 16, 17 points. I really don't, because Seattle, I think they have a lot of firepower on offense.
Don, a question for you. If you're Seattle defense and you've seen how the Patriots have won these games in the playoffs, it's not with Drake May's arm. It's not with his head. It's with him stepping up and into the pocket, getting first downs. Do you dedicate a spy on all 3 downs to Drake May? Because I feel like that hasn't happened. If that's what's making this offense go and getting him out of jams, it seems like an easy fix. Is that what you do, Don? Just dedicate a spy, because the tight end in the middle of the field, who's their tight end? Is it Hunter? Is it Hunter Henry?
Yeah,
that's one of them. Yeah,
it's one of them. Like, he's good. He's not, a McBride. He's not a Brock Bowers. He's not going to crush you.
I just think that the strength of the Seahawks defense is their front, right? And so I know their secondary is very good and all that, but the front is really like dictating how the game goes in all Super Bowls and all games.
Yeah.
And, if I think what they'll do is they'll try to just win up front with the 4 down linemen, and they'll run a bunch of exotic stuff behind it, like dictating based off like field position, score, all of those things will dictate like how they're playing the defense. But I think up front they're going to just try to win up front. They're going to go at that rookie tackle for the Patriots. They're going to try
Yep.
to get past him. And honestly, I think the Patriots, from McDaniel's standpoint, is, he's not going to just run it into the teeth of that defense. They're going to have a scheme to
Yes.
put themselves in a position to be successful, right? And so it ultimately comes down, can they keep Drake May clean? And if they do, I think the Patriots win. And if they don't, and then on the other side, might be a hot take, but I think Sam Darnold's on the take and he's going to fucking fold. So
Wow.
I love it. Hakatomi Plaza, where do you sit? Where do you sit on this game?
You want me to follow that analysis? That's not, you can't do it.
I like the Seahawks.
Give me the Hawks, I guess.
blue and
I'll take
green
the
and
Hawks, I guess.
aquamarine.
I
Hakatomi
told,
Plaza like Hawk.
listen,
I like the Hawks.
I like Hawks.
Hawk.
What?
Hawk.
Where
I like Hawk.
where I like Hawks.
Me
Where
Hawk.
I agree with Don is
Hawk. Hawk.
yes,
Hawk.
the bloodline. Why I think New England does have a shot is exactly what Don just said, is that Josh McDaniels has been in this position, right? Over and over again. Been to what, 6 Super Bowls, 6 at least. And the beauty of the Patriots back in the day is that Josh, and you remember this, he would go 5 wide in a game almost every down, like 75%. The next week, 3 tight ends. Like, he is so diverse. He's not, I'm going to run my scheme, stop it. He is very creative and very will adjust. That's why I think the Patriots really keep this thing. I think Josh McDaniels is, I obviously didn't like him as a head coach, but brilliant. And I think his brilliance is going to shine. I say under, I say 2.5 over trick plays. You're going to see at least, a couple double pass, maybe a flea flicker, but he's going to get super creative. And that's why I like the Patriots in this.
You think the over on trick plays, as a former coach, and I think you coach as well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're dialing up 1 per half, realistically.
Okay. At least.
And
you're
then
getting-
so if you did do 1 in each half, which the percentage on that is probably low to even do 1.
Yeah.
If you did do first half, second half, and then in a end of the game situation had to run a third,
yeah,
I think that's an under on trick plays myself.
yeah. Maybe I should set it at 1.5. That's probably more realistic.
Yeah, because I said it.
Dude McBoob said, "How do you know you're a degenerate gambler? You're on YouTube talking about wagers on halftime singers."
Come on, man. Come on. Why else
Hey,
would
but-
you watch this show?
It's 1 time a year. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's great.
And
Rafa-
dude McBoob also had Don. He said, "So is this guy in his garage or something? Because if I see a license plate in my family room, it means a woman has crashed into my house."
He's coming after you.
Hey, that's top tier analysis. Yes, I'm in the garage. And,
Dude McBoob is there in the house right now in the garage.
Don, you have been Kristen on Two Nobodies. Dude McBoob has made fun of you, and you are part of the family now. Yeah, because
let's go, baby.
That's
Dude
what
McBoob, and then that other dude that liked my parlay or whatever. And hey, shout out, because I'm on episode 169 to my boys at Calamari Airlines, Team 69 for life. Your boy's a Calamari athlete,
There you
two-time
go.
69K gold jacket winner, Don Merkin.
That's right, baby.
Whatever that is,
That's-
fuck yeah, Don.
Hey, that Prince album is kind of hot too, by the way.
Yeah, my
Look at that.
turntables are over there. I got way too many hats. This is my Malbin shelf.
Oh
There's a bunch of stuff on there.
way
Yeah,
better.
it's
Way
my
better than
it's my Kaiser Soze wall. Like, it's everything on there tells a story over the last couple years. You know.
oh, that's the best fucking reference ever.
Who is Kaiser Soze? What does that mean?
It's
Oh,
verbal
no.
Kent, brother. Verbal Kent,
Oh.
brother. Get it right. Oh my God.
Okay.
That's your child. That's
I
your
know.
child.
I
your
know.
child.
Bro, this
It's-
kid hadn't seen The Godfather.
No,
hadn't
no, no,
seen
no,
the-
no.
That's
I
me.
Stop.
That's me.
Stop.
That's
I'm
me.
gonna
That's-
throw.
I've seen
I
The
am gonna
Godfather.
throw a Stan Hansen lariat at you at WrestleMania. That is fucking insane.
no,
I've
no.
seen The Godfather.
I haven't seen The
God,
Godfather.
You
That's
haven't
anybody.
seen
I
The
also,
Usual
I also didn't know what
Suspects?
Jacob asked.
He hasn't seen the usual.
Have you ever
Suspects.
seen this movie? This cinematic classic?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No.
Oh,
Is that Ice-T?
This is a sealed VHS. That's top tier. I got a signed. I'm just gonna get it. Fuck it.
Only VHS tape I have is of Friday.
Oh,
That's a great
it's-
one.
What do you know about Signed Surviving the Game, Gary Busey?
Oh,
Boom.
so good. That movie's so good. Okay, Jacob, I'm embarrassed. You embarrassed me in front of my friends and the whole country, Jacob. You're
A
watching.
whole country of 10 people watching this podcast.
Yes, Dude McBoob's in Michigan. You're watching
We
Usual
worldwide,
Suspects.
baby.
Yeah, we're watching Usual Suspects. So.
Fucking
Listen-
dude, move.
Dude, Boob is going off right now.
He says, "Well, no shit, it's sealed. Who the fuck would want to open it? It's one step closer to having to watch it."
Oh, dude, he's never seen it. He's never seen it. It's Ice T is great. Is great in it. Better than CSI. Oh yeah, that's our buddy Rich, by the way.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. Does he not look like Rich? My
Oh,
God.
Yeah, I always call him Busey. Utah,
Beauty.
give me two.
Utah.
Give me two. So, should
Okay,
we
Jacob,
take
I'm not understanding these either.
30-second break to fix Rafa's camera because we want to see Rafa's beautiful head.
Yeah, and we lost Miles Garrett. That's whack.
Yeah.
It's always here. Don't worry.
Listen, dude, McBoob, please stay on. Matt, please stay on. Whoever's watching, we're going to give a 30-second break. Rafa is going to get his camera working because I need Rafa's hot take on the Super Bowl, and so do all of you. Hang on, man.
I'm a nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up. I'm gone. Got me seeing genies in a bottle. Liquor got me feeling like a wrestler. Call me Santiago. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but I know ball. Call me the guru. Bells coming ringing when I'm winning. Come on, I told you that's who. Specify, do it live. I told you. Hey, always coming with the heat. Riley with the facts. Jax, let them know. Eddie Money, Luke, CJ, replay my parlay. Hitting when I don't even know. I'm a nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up. I'm gone. Got me seeing genies in a bottle. Liquor got me feeling like a wrestler. Call me Santiago. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but I know ball. Call me the guru. Bells coming ringing when I'm winning. I told you. Don't be like guy. Don't be a loser. You know why I'm a nobody. Didn't even try. That's on me. I am that guy. Talk my shit. I said what I said. So many hot takes, mic glowing red. Everybody wanna be about it, I doubt it. Get money, motherfucker, no questions about it. At the win, not complaining about it, we win. I'm a nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up. I'm gone. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but we know ball. I'm nobody.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Two Nobodies with the Mic, Super Bowl edition, episode 169. Matt saying I thought 2026 would bring along a working camera for Rafa. So did we. apparently that is not the case. I hope Rafa got his shit together. Guys, thanks for hanging on. We have a special guest. We have Don, always working Merkin. I mean, he has 100 names, but friend of the show, and he's already killing it. He's already killing it on the show. How good is Don, everybody? Yes,
By
amazing.
the way, Dude McBoob is still going. He said, get that checkbook working, cheapskate. And he said, Christ, this criminal music again. I'm so glad I avoided this for months.
Oh, there's nothing better.
Yeah,
Than-
Rafa's back, baby.
There he is. There he is. So, guys, we were just giving our predictions. I think the Patriots cover. I don't think they win. I'm not going to point spread. Don has the under and the Patriots to win. Oh, no, the over.
Yep, that's
Over
right.
and the Pats to
Yeah.
win.
That's right.
But listen, there's one guy that I say at the beginning of the show, the one who sees all, the one who knows all, the one who's not afraid to put his balls on the table and give you his pick, and that is Rafa the Guru. We want to hear the analysis, Rafa. That's a badass shirt, by the way. What is everyone saying, or what's your take?
I'm gonna go with a surprise pick here. I'm gonna go with the experience of the coaching staff. Guys who've been there, played in this game, have coached at least a coordinator, and you mentioned it, and Josh McDaniels, who's coached many Super Bowls as an offensive coordinator and a play caller for the New England Patriots, whether it was with Tom Brady or, well, he coached the season with Matt Castle. He didn't get to the Super Bowl, but I'm going to go with the New England Patriots. I think they're going to put up. I think they're going to put up near 30 points. I think they're going to dissect what the Rams were able to do against the Seahawks, and I think they're going to be able to win the game. Their defense has played great. Their offense has yet to play good, and to play a great game. They've yet to do that, and I think they're going to be able to do it here. I think the 2 weeks of preparation for Josh McDaniels, I think is plenty of time for him to do what he does best, and that's put together a game plan, especially for this game. So I'm going to go with the New England Patriots, and I'm going to go with the over. I'm with Don on the over. I think the Patriots are going to be able to put up a ton of points, and I think Seattle's going to score as well. But at the end, listen, Sam Darnold showed up in both of the playoff games, not like last year in Minnesota. He's definitely shown up. But I'm going to go with the Patriots. I think the Patriots, I'm going to take the Patriots with the 4.5. That's the pick. Patriots plus 4.5, over 45 or 44.5 or whatever the number is. We're going to go with that over. That is your two nobodies last NFL pick of the season. Is going to be the New England Patriots plus the 4.5 and the over.
Run the sirens.
Rocha, I got you.
Run the sirens. That's the last blue chip of the year. Yes, I love it.
Rocha's
I love
asking-
it.
The bet is still on. The bet is still on. If the Patriots lose, your ass is buying a fucking Ty Law Jets jersey, and you will be a Jets jersey fan for the whole year.
Oh,
It's
I-
a bet's a bet.
Wait,
That's
what,
wild.
what happened?
Yeah, I-
that bet?
Yeah, no. So we got a bet. I'll break it down to you for you. Rocha wants to come on here. If the Patriots win, he wants to come out here and fucking just glaze Drake May and the Patriots for the first 30 minutes of the show. And if they lose, he will have to be a sports fan of a team. He was choosing the Browns, and the Browns
By the
make
way,
no sense.
He
Right?
said this with no prompted.
Yeah,
him to
no
do
one brought it
anything.
up. He brought it on himself. So
Yeah.
the Browns make no sense. He's a Patriots fan. He's from the Rhode Island, New England, Massachusetts, whatever the fuck he's from. He's from up there
Somewhere over there.
where it's cold as shit, and they don't do anything but watch the Celtics and the Patriots and the Red Sox. So that's all they do up there. There's nothing
Red
else to fucking do.
Let's
So
go,
he brought it
Rafa.
all on himself. So if they lose, if they win, he can come out here, glaze them, fucking put whatever the fuck he wants all over his
Baby
face,
oil.
whatever he wants to. But if they lose, he will have to cheer the Jets on for an entire season. He can't speak on the Patriots on this show, and he has to buy a Jets jersey. And what
Why did
more-
you agree to this?
Yeah,
He
he wants to
made
do it.
this up.
he made it himself.
That's
Literally,
wild.
all I said to maybe prompt this was, "I hope your team loses."
And he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take."
And
the
that's
Jets.
when I took it personal. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's
he
when I
went
took-
full fucking he went full retard. And everybody knows you never go.
Never go.
Never
Never
go
that.
full retard. You never.
Jacob, have
go
you even
full
seen that movie?
Yes, it's a great movie.
All right.
What
thank
is it?
God. Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
No, I
that's
wanted
really
him to name it. I wanted
Oh.
to see if he really
good.
knew.
No, I love Tropic Thunder. I seen it when I was like in high school. That's a great
Okay,
movie.
good.
Yeah, when you
All
were
right.
11 teen.
Yes. So another thing Don mentioned, and I hate to say this because I am a Sam Darnold guy from San Clemente High, the Titans. Great volleyball player. I know all about Sam. Dad's a plumber, mom's a teacher. Know all about Sam. I think he has 5 touchdowns in the playoffs, 0 interceptions. I feel like, he's due for a shitter. He's due for a shitter. And I don't know if that's what you said, Don. I thought that's what you're alluding to.
What I said is my hot take is that he's on the take and he's going to fold.
Woo!
The flip side of it might be the flip side of the coin for all those that want to look the other way. People say glass half full. I say you don't have the right glass. I say he could be on a Joe Flacco run where he's hot the whole playoffs. I mean, but I think it's unlikely that he's going to parlay, hit the 3rd consecutive great game. And again, Vrabel, like to Rafa's point, the coaches have experience. They've been there. Vrabel, this is like a storybook thing. He goes back to New England.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not going to dial up the most. You know what? He's going to see ghosts again. That's what's going to happen.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
damn! That is a great take.
Okay, but here's the problem. Like, Sam doesn't have to play great for them to win. They have
The
a great
fuck he
defense.
doesn't.
They have
What
a
are you
great
talking
defense.
about?
They have a great
no, dude,
defense.
no,
They have the
no,
best defense.
They're the best.
They have
Yeah,
the
they're just
best
gonna
defense.
run the ball for 300 yards on the Patriots defense.
Kenneth
That's
Walker,
not
Graham.
happening, dude.
They
Sam
did on
threw
San
4 picks
Francisco.
to the Rams and almost won that game.
They beat the Niners.
The
They beat
Patriots
a
aren't San
fucking
Francisco, Eddie.
Heated team.
You guys are,
Point
you guys are
taken.
crazy.
Point
Sam can
taken.
play average and they can win this game still. He can play bad
Are
and they
you
can still win this
kidding?
game. They have the best defense
Bro,
in the NFL.
Listen, the Minnesota Vikings defense last year is probably better than this Seattle defense.
No.
And don't
Any
say-
money, please tell him that he's wrong.
Bro, this statistically, this defense is as good as the Legion of Boom.
Is it? How many points did they allow 2 weeks ago?
It's
Okay,
the Rams.
it's the
Hey,
Rams.
What
The
the fuck
Rams
is
have
happening?
scored more points against the Seahawks than the Seahawks have allowed to anybody else over the last 9 weeks.
What is the Seahawks' strength of schedule?
I can look at
No,
it
no,
for you
they
right
played.
now.
Listen, they played some tough teams, yes. But we're talking about you want to put up this defense with that Richard Sherman and Bennett defense and those guys. This is
And
not
Portland
that
State
defense.
alum Deshaun Shed, baby. Let's go, holding it down for the fucking Palmdale,
Yeah.
baby.
This is not that defense. Like, I'm sorry. That defense didn't allow 27 points or in the conference game, and they should have allowed more. They should have allowed at least 30 if the Rams kick a fucking field goal, or maybe even go for 2 in the third quarter, like late in the third. Like the Rams moved the ball up and down the field on them, up and down. This is not that defense that you guys are talking about. The Denver Broncos defense was better than this defense. There is no doubt about that. So if Sam Darnold plays average, they're not in this fucking football game. Because that defense, they've played some shitty quarterbacks, yes, but they've also played well. Listen, when CJ Stroud threw them the ball, they fucking caught it. Okay, they fucking caught it.
I would hope so.
When,
He
when
did
the
right to him.
fumbles fell on the ground, they picked them up. They recovered fumbles. So, yeah, I'm sorry. So don't think, this Patriots defense is total shit and the Seahawks is this elite defense. If Sam Darnold goes out there and throws 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, guess who's not winning this fucking football game?
I
Those
don't think that's true.
Yo, I got a question for you, Eddie Money.
Talk to me.
What's the line on Diggs being the Super Bowl MVP?
Ooh, that's a lot.
That
It's a
Washington
lot.
Has to be,
father?
has to be a shit ton.
Let me see real quick.
The favorite is Sam Darnold, right? That's the favorite, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's like plus 140.
Well, that's great. Plus
Stephon Diggs is plus 6,000.
140. Ooh.
I think
Pardon
he's
me.
got more
You might-
kids than he had.
You might
touchdowns this year,
sprinkle
though.
that into the tsunami picks, bro. I don't know.
Little Donnie Tsunami. I love it. Yeah. Who do you?
He, by the way, this season he had 4 touchdowns. He also had 4 kids this year, so that's just a heads up with that pick.
And
The
no one's got
touchdown.
more to prove on the bigger stage than Stephon motherfucking Diggs.
That
He
is
can
true.
Push it into Josh Allen. He can push it into the Texans. He can push it into everybody who hates his fucking wife or whatever. I don't know if Diggs wins the MVP
No.
because, and I'll tell you what, because if he has 10 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown, that means Drake
True.
May probably had 300 plus yards passing and 2 touchdowns or whatever.
Hey,
So
Drake-
it'll be hard for him, I think, because they have other, there. To me, I think if you're going to pick a dark horse to win the MVP, I would go with the rookie running back from New England, in
Davion
Henderson.
Henderson, yeah.
I would go there if you want to look for an underdog to win the MVP. I'd go there. Maybe one of the defensive players on New England, or maybe even one of the defensive players on the Seahawks. But to me, I think if the Patriots win, I think it's Drake May, obviously the MVP, or maybe even one of the running backs.
What's JSN's
I
odds?
think those are definitely better picks.
JSN
I like the Diggs
is
better.
JSN's plus 550.
Dude, JSN, you have to put like a little sprinkle on JSN. I feel like you have to.
I agree. with
I
that.
wouldn't sprinkle shit on JSN because I think Christian Gonzalez is gonna fucking play him all night long.
Yeah, and
Oh,
also
no.
it's the same
That's not
point that Rafa just made. If JSN goes off, then they're going to give it to the quarterback. Darnold will have had played well.
Not if he
know.
has 2 picks.
See that actually, so in that, and see when
you
you
think
look
it's
at
the
that,
opposite? Yeah.
yes, because when you saw, if you looked at last week or the game they played against the Rams, he had 10 catches. There was nobody else. A bunch of other guys had 4 and 2 and 4 and 3 and 1.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
were
a little
like
bit different, right? And
it-
Darnold didn't excel in that game where JSN had a moment. The difference is with JSN, Diggs doesn't have big playability at this point in his career. I don't think so. I don't think Diggs can get loose for 70 yards. JSN can get loose on a slant up the middle for 70, right? Because the
Right.
speed is there. He's a lot younger player. I think he can get loose. I don't think Diggs can get loose. I think Diggs can have a game where he has 8 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. I don't think those touchdowns are going to be 35, 40-yard touchdowns. I really don't. Because I
And
don't
that's
think
why. And that's why this is your podcast, because that makes way more sense than the bullshit I said. So,
Listen, Diggs is fun because you can always throw $20 on a guy who's
yeah,
plus
like that's
6,000.
your wild card. Looks like, hey, fuck it, let's do it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. If you're taking $100 and you're going to sprinkle 5 MVPs, you don't want to take Sam Darnold and Drake May. You want to take Henderson and Hunter Henry and Diggs and maybe
And Kenneth Walker.
somebody like that, right? So
Who's this? And is there like a over under on special teams touchdowns? Like someone returns a kick or a punt return, or
right, yeah. So you want to find the guy. Let's say whoever the punt returner is for the Patriots.
Rashid Shaheed could have like a.
Ooh.
So he's also a receiver. So I mean, he
Right,
can have a huge punt return for 50 yards and get the Seahawks inside the 10, and then
Plus
he has 4 or 5
365.
catches for a touchdown. That one big play and the touchdown catch could elevate him to the MVP type of deal.
What's Shaheed?
Plus 365.
Wow.
I like that.
That's got to be wrong.
That can't be right.
I just know.
Well, he's coming
Put
off
him
a
up. Put
huge
him on the
play,
screen and-
he's coming off a huge play.
Yeah, put the pause
JSN's plus 550 and he's plus 375.
Oh, no. He's plus 365 for a touchdown score.
Oh,
No, no,
Oh no, we're talking
about
MVP, man.
Pull up the MVP
Oh.
number.
Thank you, wife.
That's not bad for him to get a touchdown, though. That's actually pretty good.
yeah.
Maybe
I like
he's
that
plus 3,500.
That makes
Yeah,
more
so
sense.
look at JSN. You got him at
Oh.
550. Henderson is at plus 8,000, right?
Yeah, because Stevenson is the main ball carrier.
Yeah, what
Right.
would be your sprinkle on that 100, Rafa? It'd be like,
I'd go Henderson because he has big play capability. He can break one, right? So you got Henderson who can break one. You have maybe Leonard Williams has 2 sacks and
That's
Seattle
fumble
wins an ugly
recovery,
game
yeah.
17-6, right? You know, you can maybe go Brian Murphy, maybe make some plays. Mac Hollins, that at plus 15,000, I think is not even in place. So don't even look at that.
Yeah.
Right? Will Campbell, which is ridiculous. What is he gonna have? 15 fucking pancake? Like what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What? That's insane.
That's
like,
wild.
Like, what are you doing? So, I mean, when you look at like the tight ends, you have Hunter Henry in there at plus 12,500. Like for a tight end to win this thing, he'd have to have 3 touchdown catches.
He'd have to have a better than Gronk type of game. Like that ain't happening.
Right. Well, listen, if Drake May threw 3 touchdowns and all 3 touchdowns were to Hunter Henry and Hunter Henry has, 8 catches and 3 touchdowns, he can win the MVP. That is a ridiculous number, though. So if I'm sprinkling, I'm going, let's say Henderson, Shaheed, Diggs, Christian Gonzalez with a pick 6 and a total fucking lockdown, and Reek Woolen with fucking 9 tackles and a fucking pick 6, and the Seahawks win 21-7.
I love that.
I love it all. I mean,
because if you look at Reek, I mean, listen, he's what, the longest tenured Seahawk on the defense, right? So he's kind of a leader out there. Can he make a play? I mean, listen, you always at 22,500, you throw $20 out there, you can go and put a down payment on a Honda Civic if you hit
it. and we said it earlier, and Don mentioned it earlier, that Drake May has been sacked 16 times just in this playoffs. Big Cat Williams out of SC, he has to be foaming at the mouth, man. It's literally it's strength against a weakness.
Yeah, but they're like you said, or like Rafa was saying, 2 weeks to prepare. McDaniels is going to give him help. They're going to chip. They're going to run little screens. They'll slow him down. They won't just let him come free. They're not going to let him just pin his ears back and beat that guy like a drum. That's stupid coaching.
Yeah.
Word
up. Well, there you have it, man. I mean, anything else? Nakatomi Plaza, any more groundbreaking analysis from the Super Bowl? Have we covered it all?
He likes the Seahawks.
Well, what about you, Eddie Money? Did you give your pick yet?
Yeah, I locked in Seahawks last week.
Lock it in, baby.
What?
Although I think I might sprinkle JSN MVP.
I do like that a lot. Plus 550, that's great odds.
That's fanboy betting right there. You guys are just thirsty for JSN.
Oh, well,
OSU,
that's
baby.
a fact. That's fact.
OSU.
They are thirsty for JSN. I could totally confirm this. Yeah, he is
He's a great guy.
Dude, McGoo has a phenomenal parlay though. He said, "All right, I'll give you my Super Bowl locks, even though you're already into me for like 40,000." He said, "Game total over 2.5 points. Game total under 108.5 points. New England plus 47.5. Seattle plus 45.5. Stevenson over 2.5 rushes. Darnold under 555.5 yards passing, and Booty under 279 yards receiving."
Imagine one of those actually happens. And
Listen,
imagine Stevenson is just like a game scratch and gets 0 yards.
he has one carry. And then gets hurt.
Carry.
you could actually run those on certain betting platforms where they like to call them,
Teasers.
you could put those, and if someone accepts them, so dude, McBoob, $40,000 check is in the mail. I thought I'd already got there. But that's your Super Bowl analysis, man. I hope it's a good Super Bowl. We got a tea time at what time, Nakatomi Plaza?
9:10.
9:10, plenty of time. Rafa, when you teeing off on Sunday?
7:30.
God damn.
Merc, you playing Sunday?
Sure. Fuck it.
I think this is why I could never do golf. It's just too early, man.
The fuck?
Nah, you gotta get you want to have the rest of your day. If it's the middle of the day, then you're like wasting your morning and then your nights. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No
Gotta
way.
get in early.
You got to get it in early, man. You got to get it in
I'd be going
early.
to sleep at like 3.
I should play. Hey, anybody out there in Portland that wants to play golf? Don Merkin, aka the loneliest golfer in Oregon.
I love it.
What's the
Speaking-
go-to golf course in Portland? Like, what's like your go-to course out there?
Oh, Merriweather, the short course right down the street. It says par 30. It's like $12-18 to play. I love it.
You got to love it.
You don't have to have a tee time. You just pull up, which fits me fantastically.
I'm shocked. Like, I feel like you'd be like, oh, like a course that's like perfect. Like I don't know. That's shocking coming from you. I feel like that's shocking.
Well,
Don
I worked
Man of the
there.
people.
I worked there. That's where I got my start as a greenskeeper. So I used to play there when I was younger with my father. So it has a lot of
Nostalgic.
just value to me in a lot of different ways.
I love it. I love it. Speaking of golf, we have the Waste Management coming up tomorrow. If you guys don't know,
Pull up the odds for that. Any money?
yeah, we'll pull up the odds for that. You know, it is the quintessential golf party. I mean, could you
Another
give
big
us
word from you, Eddie. This is 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I know. I'm bringing out the thesaurus. Can you give a
Another big word.
synopsis of
Another
what?
one.
Another one.
The-
Holy
the-
shit, we're on a roll right now.
Well, just because we have
Stephen A.
Don here,
Smith over here.
yeah. Shanae's holding up signs with words. She's just putting them up, and I'm saying them.
You got cue
That's
cards.
believable.
Yeah, she just made me a nice cocktail, by the way. Very good,
They're
Shanae. Thank you.
Except for she spelled them out phonetically because
Yes,
you
I was gonna
couldn't-
say that.
Another big word.
But the Phoenix Open, Waste Management, is it called the Phoenix Open anymore? Give your breakdown on what. First of all, you know, we're at the beginning of the PGA season. This golf tournament, how would you describe it, Don Dada?
In what respect? As a patron, like for I don't know, because I went last year.
What's its reputation?
I mean, it's put on by the Thunderbirds, which is a group of like very wealthy private like secret society, but like they're known, like the people know who they are, but they're also very like influential. They basically spend 11 months of the year planning for it every year. They put it on, they pay for everything. They're connected to Waste Management. You connect the dots, you figure it out. And so you know, like it's a lot of fun if you like to drink. It's like a giant frat party for the first couple of days. They cut off alcohol sales on Friday a couple years ago, or was it last year? Because you know, for the weekend they stopped selling beer on Friday.
What?
It was insane. Like you could probably get it into like private booths and get alcohol there, but they weren't selling it like on the property anymore. I mean, it was like it's like Woodstock meets a golf tournament in some respects meets Lake Havasu party. You know, like
God.
That sounds wild.
it's a beautiful thing. Like it's an experience. It's a bucket list thing. I would do it. I'm not going this year. You know,
Yeah.
I've done it. I don't also drink alcohol anymore, so that you know, it's like different experience for me.
Yeah.
I think if you're a golf purist, it's not for you. If you're new to golf or just like to have a good time, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that the PJ has a little one of those.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it's basically like a Malden golf tournament, or the old Buckets Club version of it, like on absolute steroids, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
but not regular steroids, like Hulk Hogan steroids, where he doesn't understand cycling and he's just injecting steroids every single day, you know.
Listen, I knew you would give a good interpretation. That's why I asked. And I think people got the gist of it. Fucking tag all that shit and put that shit out tomorrow. I don't know if he wants the whole Waste Management connect the dots thing. That was really
Fuck
good.
'em.
Yeah, that was really good. So I was gonna say Lollapalooza, Woodstock's even better. People are like making mudslides during it's a golf tournament. It's wild. I've never been. Bucket list. Rafa, do you have any favorites? We'll ask everyone, but you have any value here?
Scotty's always the favorite,
Mhm.
and Brooks Koepka is the fan favorite right now because he's back, right?
Mhm.
And his line's like plus 5,500, and a lot of people are up on that, like, oh, Brooks. But this is Brooks Koepka right now in the field is like when Tiger Woods plays. Like people are gonna bet on them because they want to watch him win. Realistically, can he win? I really don't believe he can win. Not yet. I really don't. I'm gonna go 2 picks. I'm gonna go and he hasn't played well, but I'm gonna go Michael Kim, who was the runner-up last year in this event. I'm gonna go Michael Kim. He's plus 7,500, and then I'm gonna go with the guy who missed the cut for the first time in how many starts? I think
Ooh.
70 something last week.
72.
I'm gonna go with Xander Schauffele, who's at fucking plus 3,300.
I
So
like that.
Xander at
Plus
plus
1700 now.
Is he really?
Mm.
Yeah.
So, and then so I'm gonna go Xander, and I'm gonna go Michael Kim just because he was the runner-up last year.
Yeah.
Hey Rafa,
Uh,
your reaction to the line being different there. Were you betting the line or Xander?
Well, the thing is, when you look at, I mean, doesn't matter if it's plus 3,300 or 1,700. Scotty's at plus 300. Some places he's plus 250, so he's clearly the favorite. Xander is right behind him. I don't think there's anybody between Scotty and Xander to win this thing. Eddie Money, do you have somebody? What's the second guy?
Xander.
Yeah,
Xander's
so I
the
think
second.
Xander, and then Hideki is probably right behind that.
Yeah.
Right. So
Wow.
when for me, I look at Xander as, last week it was a little bit of a letdown there at home, and he misses a cut for the first time. I think
What's
he's going to come out just absolutely completely focused and say, "Hey, I got to get back on track here and make a play." And then Michael Kim, just because he was the runner-up last year, and you have great odds. He hasn't played well. I mean, he missed the cut. He missed the final day at the American Express. He didn't play last week. So he played in Hawaii, and I think he ended up like at 600 or something. So,
I would like to say, here's my waste management hot take. Brooks Koepka for the win. He'll be used to the environment coming off the Live Tour. Why not just Brooks Koepka to win it?
I love it. And you know what? And our buddy or your great friend, Trees Golf, had a hot take last week. And he said, just get him out because Brooks said it himself. He was burning edges like 6 or 7. I don't think Brooks played bad. He was just not hitting those putts.
I think he was just tight. He was back in a static, stale environment. He'll adjust to that and he'll play golf. He's a golfer. He knows what to do. It's like riding a bike for him. He's just come off, the circus roller coaster tour, and now there's
He's going into a circus.
Yeah, but he'll be more comfortable in that. Like what I'm saying, like.
I like
and that's
it.
only on a couple holes. It's really only on 16 and 18. There's only a couple holes where it's really that bombastic, over the top experience.
Yeah.
But the type of patron that will be at Waste Management is probably more like someone that would go to a live golf tournament.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Hakatomi Plaza, you have
Is there a line on like that par 3, like hole in one on that par 3? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like plus 250.
Really?
for anyone to hit it.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like that's a pretty good take.
You think there'll be a hole in one?
I feel like there has to be in that. I
Match
don't know,
110.
just that environment. I feel like everyone wants to hit the hole in one.
Look at that. It's yes minus 110, and in
Wow.
Vegas today was plus 250.
So everyone's on yes.
Everyone's betting it into existence. Basically, it's out in the universe. They want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see the beers flying. It's a really cool thing. And you're a legend, right? If you do it, I don't care if you do it on Thursday, Friday, it's going to be all over ESPN. That's what everyone goes for. Is 16 in the hole in one, so you could throw your beer and make out with a chick you don't know.
By the way, on the
Like, still talking about golf because that sounds like something I'm into.
listen,
Money's like, I love golf. Eddie Money's
What's
like,
happening?
Eddie
you wanna
Money's like,
look-
can I play golf?
Big
if you
golf
want
guy.
to look for a fun bet, like a first round leader type of bet, you can always find some different guys, right? That usually start off hot. Maybe a Ben Griffin, Seb Straka. Those are going to have high odds.
UNC,
Yeah.
baby. UNC.
Dallas Forest.
Right here.
I love
Look
it.
at- so, yeah, even Maverick McNeely is Cam Young, who's played well. Jordan Spieth, I think he finished top 4 in this event last year.
Is Justin Rose playing this? I feel like this is not his
Justin
thing.
Rose is not playing this.
Yeah, I feel like that's not his thing. Well, anyways, I love the UNC pick. uh, with Ben. But listen, that is a waste management breakdown. We're gonna have a bunch of more golf coming up here. We're golfers, and we're gonna talk golf, and Don's gonna be right up in this shit, man. So, what else we got? Eddie Money.
We have the NBA trade deadline.
Mm.
Lots
Don,
of
do you
trades.
like the NBA or you don't like the NBA?
Well, as a Portland, Oregon native unicorn that's from here, lives here, not these people that come here. Sorry to all y'all that. Anyway, whatever. Blazers are the only team we got.
Yeah.
And I know you know what, NBA is great for me, Rafa, especially the Blazers, because that's the sport like strategy wise I know the least about, so I get to just watch and enjoy as a like, oh, this, like, I'm not watching it being like, oh, they're in cover 3, they're rolling down to cover 2, oh, it's a shell, like, I'm not breaking down the game as I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, we're on a 10-point run. Yeah, so I love the NBA when the Blazers are good, but that's not been the case
Been
lately.
a
But
while.
they're up for the trade deadline. We might get Giannis. Dame's trying to make it happen. We've got a lot of things going. We hold all of their picks, like through the Dame trade and that. We have like 3 of the Bucks picks. So Milwaukee being bad is good for us unless we can give them their picks back to get Giannis.
Ooh,
So
hot
We should
takes.
pump the brakes there
on what?
on Giannis going to Portland.
All right.
And I-
Well, I want to make a bet like the homeboy that's trying to glaze Drake May or whatever the fuck. I want to say if the Blazers get Giannis, you're flying me down to play.
Pelican Hill, because
Panther.
Deal.
Whoa!
Where's that at?
Done deal.
Where's that at? Where's
Bang.
Done deal. That's in Florida.
Yeah, because Rafa's going there anyways.
And spoiler alert, your boy might be out of there.
Yeah, he might be a participant, not.
Yeah, you might be. I'll have to buy you in. That's the bet. That's the only way you get to play.
Oh man.
Okay,
Race-
and what if he doesn't?
Yeah, what if he doesn't?
If he doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's a shot in the dark.
Yeah, if not, I'll buy the dinner next time at the Argentinian steak salt fiasco spot.
Dude, I love it.
Hey,
So,
that's
listen-
the deal, Rafa.
Deal. We're in. We're
Yeah.
in.
That sounds like a great deal. I wish I would have made that bet.
I wish I would've made
I
that
want.
Yeah,
I
hey,
want.
Eddie, I'm gonna need to borrow your credit card that night.
I love it. So listen, trade deadline, noon Pacific. There's been some impactful deals, if you would say. We have Harden moving.
AD went to the Wizards.
AD
Yeah.
went to the Wizards.
I got
That's
the big
wa-
ones. Big ones.
Yeah,
lined
go
up
ahead,
right
Eddie.
here.
Break it down for us.
So we got Anthony Davis, like you said. Anthony Davis went to the Wizards. Mavericks received like 4 players, 2 first-round picks, and three future second-round picks. We also had James Harden go to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What?
The Clippers got Darius Garland and a second-round pick for him. Kobe White and Mike Conley also went to the Charlotte Hornets.
That's
the Bulls
great,
got,
by the way.
yeah, it's a great one.
Mhm.
And then also the Raptors, Nets, and Clippers all did like a 3-round trade. Chris Paul is still being traded to this day. He went to the Raptors.
But he's also
Um,
being traded from there. Like it's a,
I
Yeah.
think
He said that he didn't have to report.
Yeah, because they'll buy him out, and then he'll be a free agent, and he'll probably sign back with the Spurs.
And
Or the
then
Rockets.
and then Jared McCain
also, yeah,
went to
Jeremy
the Thunder. Jared
Thunder.
McCain went to the Thunder for a first-round pick.
I think that's
they
a
got from
great
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 fucking
trade
trade.
for the Thunder. I think that's a great trade for the Thunder.
Yeah,
I just keep
I-
getting better.
Oh yeah, and by the way, on the Giannis talk, because that's the kind of the deal that everybody's waiting to happen. To me,
Yes.
if Minnesota's hot on this, Miami has come in and put a great package together from what is being reported. They haven't said what the package is, but supposedly that Miami is making a big push for Giannis. you heard Don mention the Trailblazers, which I don't think will happen.
We hold 3 of their first round picks in the future. We can give them Jeremy Grant. Look, we got all the ability to do it.
Yeah.
We got all the bill. We have all the leverage because otherwise they can't. Like otherwise, if they're shitty, we get all that. They're not going to have picks. Whatever they get for Giannis isn't going to be enough because they don't have picks in the next couple years. Look it up, Eddie Money.
I agree. Listen, I agree with you on that. And Portland is right at that 10 mark in the playoffs, and
Panther, dude.
they're right there. I just don't think. To me, I don't think it happens. Right? Golden State has been mentioned because Jimmy went down. They could move off of Jimmy's contract and he can go to Milwaukee and throw in Kuminga in there. That can also happen. I would like Giannis to go to the Knicks. I would love the Knicks to move on from Cat and send Cat over to Giannis with maybe another guy and a first round pick or a couple first round picks. And that would then propel the Knicks, to me, to have 2 of the 8 best players in the league, and Jalen Brunson and Giannis when healthy. And I'll be honest with you, I think Giannis is a little bit on the bullshit. He's not supposed to be back till some point in March, like the middle of March. I think if he gets traded, he's playing right after the All-Star game. That's just my opinion on that.
So like Giannis, Drew Holiday, Dame Lillard.
Sounds exciting.
Danny Advia, Donovan Clingan.
They gotta move. They gotta move Clinton if they make this move. They have to move him.
Why? He plays center.
Because so you have to remember, this is the thing about the NBA. The NBA is not like Major League Baseball, and it's not like the contracts. You have to exchange almost the same amount of money.
Sure.
So you need a total up contract. So Jeremy Grant probably got the biggest contract.
Right.
So besides Lillard, so you'd have to package.
No, Lillard's
that.
at like 17.
Okay, so you still have to match the monies. So it's got to be Grant and somebody else, and then you got to look. So you got to compare the packages,
and those 3 first round picks have value of a couple million each. So
you have to look though.
I know it's a total number, but I think they got enough assets to do it. Like
when you're looking though at the other teams, the assets, Miami's assets would be better. Minnesota's assets, you'd get Gobert, you'd probably get Julius Randle. So now you're getting guys that can play. And Milwaukee's 2 games out of a playoff spot or 3 games out of a playoff spot. They're right there. Chicago's made moves. They moved away from 2 guys that were key players in White and in Vucevic. So they've moved pieces where it's like, we don't give a fuck if we get to the playoffs right now. And when we're looking at it, Atlanta moved on from Trae Young. They're a relatively young team, but they have a lot of young talent. But Chicago is one of those teams where like they can be out. Charlotte's made moves to now kind of propel them, and Charlotte's playing well. Charlotte has kind of propelled them, set themselves up where we're making a playoff push, and they can be a decent team in the playoffs. So when you're looking, though, at the package that they can get back, also the Phoenix Suns have not been mentioned. The Phoenix Suns have assets that they can give the Milwaukee Bucks, and to put Giannis with Booker, I think would be phenomenal, not only for the city of Phoenix, but for the actual NBA, that you're putting 2 superstars in their prime on the same team to compete with the other teams that have elite players and so on. So that's the problem that I have with Portland. But for me, I think if it's not Minnesota and it's not Miami, I think the Knicks, you have to do everything possible, because I don't think you should understand that you're not winning a title with Cat and Jalen Brunson. It's just not happening. You need more than Cat. And I think Giannis is the perfect move for the Knicks.
No one's talking about the obvious thing, and we're going to wrap this up soon. Dude McBoob's going to hang himself.
He already left. He's done.
Yeah.
He said, I need to go. I'd rather hear a broad talk about her feelings than listen to people talk about the PGA and NBA. I need to go because I've kissed a girl before. See you later.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, Mr. McBoob.
So good.
All facts.
that's brilliant,
Yeah. So
but incorrect. I have kissed girls too.
I swear I have.
Yeah.
I accidentally did.
Jay hasn't.
Jay has it. But here's the thing, guys. Giannis is a free agent. Okay. Like, are you giving away all the assets, all the picks, if you don't think he can sign there? And he's putting out the vibes of, okay, you can get me here, but I'm not going to sign a long-term deal here. And not to bring it around to the Lakers,
That's not
but well, it's not going to happen this year. They're not trading for him, but the Lakers are waiting in the
Yeah,
wings, hoping that a Portland or a smaller team gets him, and then he'll just boogie and sign wherever he wants to go. That has to be on everyone's mind.
I don't think so.
Plus, having Giannis be on the Blazers is a great cover to distract from the whole Chauncey Billups thing. We just look
Ooh.
the other way on that.
Yeah, it's always about distraction. I love it.
So just so
Well,
you know, Eddie,
yeah.
Giannis is not a free agent after this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
But
he
see,
could
the
leave.
pitch for
Giannis-
me, just to be a mark and go full Blazer mark, but the Blazers have their picks to give back to them. We can give them our future picks as well. Make the money work and sell him that next year when Dame's back full speed, plus
Uh-huh.
everything we got going on right now, because we have a pretty good core outside of that.
All right.
Bang,
Listen,
lock
Don,
it in.
I'm gonna burst your bubble real quick.
No, don't do it.
He already played with Dame in a weaker conference that it wasn't elite, and it didn't work out, right? And Dame got hurt as the season went along, but it didn't work out. So so the teams, Eddie. By the way, the player Giannis has a player option after next season, not this.
Oh, after next, I thought it was
So
this season.
He will have to play 26, 27 with whichever
Okay.
team he traded to.
Okay.
And then the player option is after that. So, which if it's Miami, Minnesota, the Knicks, I think it has to be the Knicks, and it should
Portland.
be the Knicks. Portland. I think it should be the Knicks. I think Phoenix would be fucking phenomenal as well. But I think, and listen, nobody's mentioned Houston because they have Durant, but Houston also has a bunch of assets that they can give up. You have to look at the teams that have assets, and Milwaukee is. Giannis isn't playing, obviously, right? And even when he comes back, how much does he even want to keep playing in Milwaukee, right? At this point, it's kind of a foregone conclusion that he doesn't want to play there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So they can get players that can propel them to a playoff spot. They signed Miles Turner last year, which, yes, he's a number 2. But if you get another number 2 for him, like a Julius Randle with a Rudy Gobert from Minnesota, and you package both of those guys, you put those 2 guys on the floor, you have now Miles Turner who plays from the outside as a big. Randall plays from the outside as a big. You bring in Gobert, right? And you're probably going to get some draft picks from Minnesota. That's a great deal. You go out and get Cat, and you can get another piece. I wouldn't trade Miles Bridges and Cat. I'd trade one or the other. It can't. So, I mean, there's plenty. I mean, does Miami, what's their deal look like? I would love to see if their deal includes Bam. It would be insane. I'd love to see it, but Giannis has to move tomorrow for the NBA and people like Jacob to go back and watch.
I've been saying
That's
it for
fact.
weeks. Jacob, you have any, and Eddie, you guys have any? Let's go into your crystal ball. Where is Giannis? Because he's going to get traded. Where is he tomorrow, Hawks?
For me to watch basketball again, he has to go to the Knicks. That's the only way I'm gonna watch basketball this year is if Giannis is on the Knicks. Anywhere else, I really don't care where he goes. But if it's the Knicks, I'm locked in. I'm watching for sure.
Makes sense. Like the Luka to LA. It makes perfect
Yeah.
sense. Eddie Money?
I'm not gonna hold you. Even if he goes to the Knicks, I'm not watching until the playoffs.
You would watch that first game. Be honest.
I'd probably watch that first game, and then I probably wouldn't watch the conference finals if they make it there.
Except for you're gonna watch that first game in a Blazers uniform.
Oh,
They'll get their one national like televised game with
dude,
that.
how can I get in? I want to play Panther too, man.
I can tell you're not gonna play Panther because he's not going to the Portland Trail Blazers.
You guys are out of your mind, bro.
I love it.
We are out of our minds. Us.
I love it. Well,
You watch,
guys,
you run this tape back next week,
yeah.
and it's gonna be my parlay hits. Giannis is a Blazer. I'm headed to Panther.
Oh,
And
God,
That would be insane. Actually, that would be
Yeah.
an insane run from Don.
well, if it, you know what?
Yeah.
When the lights are the brightest, Donnie Digest shows up, and that's just all we can really say about that.
And
So,
Stephon Diggs wins MVP.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Stephon Diggs wins MVP.
Yeah. It'll sprinkle all over the place. Well, guys, listen. 2 hours is up. That's 169 in the fucking books. Donnie, you're a fucking rock star. Even Dude McBoob made fun of you, which makes you cool.
Finally.
Last words, Eddie Money, you got something for us? What is the headline? What is the shocking headline of the Super Bowl? Let's end on that.
JSN MVP, baby.
All right. Hakatomi Plaza, what's your shocking headline for the Super Bowl?
Sam Darnold dominates. I don't know, some stupid shit like that.
Seahawks get take down on a Patriots
Wait,
get take down the Seahawks.
What the fuck? Don Dada.
It's pretty simple. Giannis to Portland.
I love it. And Rafa,
That's a Super Bowl headline, brother.
I love it. That would steal the show, actually. Rafa, we'll go out on the guru's words. What's your last word, man?
Patriots win the Super Bowl. On a and the biggest play of the game is gonna be a fucking fake punt for touchdown.
Wow, that's
Ooh.
super specific.
Last words, Don.
Sorry, I do want to give the Super Bowl take, and that is Bad Bunny, best performance of the Super Bowl of all time.
Wow. Yeah,
I can't
love
even.
it.
That'll never happen. It doesn't
I
matter.
know, but
Bobby,
It
you
doesn't
never
like
know,
Giannis
Bobby.
to Portland,
Bobby,
right?
You never
Get out of
know.
here, brother.
Listen, guys. As much as everyone loves Bad Bunny, I went all the way to fucking city you've never even heard of to watch Bad Bunny front row in the middle of nowhere. Bad Bunny will nobody will ever top Michael Jackson. Period. It just is. It's just set in stone. It doesn't matter.
Prince.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just think that they'll print it.
Oh no, they'll print it. They'll print it for sure because of the propaganda behind it.
That's it.
But we know. Listen, Michael Jackson was the best. I'm sorry.
Michael Irvin came out of the locker room to see Michael Jackson.
Exactly. That's how iconic that was.
Exactly. And no
Janet
one will ever do
Jackson's
it
better.
Whitney Houston best.
Go see her in Vegas, Jacob.
Janet Jackson's nipple, all time. All time.
That's a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, Bad Bunny gonna have people dancing, man.
I've never heard a Bad Bunny song, but I've seen him wrestle.
He's a good wrestler. He's a good wrestler.
Too good. You and Hawks need a fucking wrestling podcast. That's for damn sure. Well, guys, episode 169. We had a blast. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you to everyone who participated. Hope you had a good time. Happy Super Bowl, everyone. Shoot them well. We'll see you next week, and we love you all. What do you say, Don? Share what?
Share a smile and spread some love, baby.
There
Amen.
you go, man.
Peace.
Amen. We love you all.